My beloved child, I see you. I see you in your quiet moments and your most intense struggles, in your unspoken prayers and silent fears. You're here reaching out, seeking answers, trying to make sense of your journey. You've asked yourself so many questions, wondered about the meaning behind your experiences and the purpose behind your challenges. And here I am, ready to walk alongside you on this path, illuminating the way one step at a time. You have a desire deep within you to find purpose, a reason to keep moving forward, even when the road is unclear. You may feel pulled in many directions, but know this: I am the one who guides, not through fear or demand, but through a quiet strength, a still whisper in your spirit that has been with you from the beginning. You have felt the tug of two paths, haven't you? One path calls to you with promises of earthly reward, status, wealth, the approval of others. It's wide, familiar, paved with temporary comforts and momentary satisfaction. The other path may seem harder to walk, perhaps even foolish by worldly standards. Yet this path leads to a peace and understanding that no earthly thing can offer. It's a path that offers you truth, love, and purpose beyond what this world can give. Every day I see you making choices. Some seem small, a kind word when silence would be easier, a moment of honesty when a lie might bring convenience. Other choices are life-altering, shifting your entire journey. Each choice matters, shaping not only your path, but also who you are becoming. This journey isn't about reaching perfection. It's about learning, growing, and discovering the wisdom I have placed within you. The world offers many voices, each one calling for your attention. Some measure success in wealth and possessions, others in endless seeking of pleasure and comfort. These voices are often loud, demanding, pulling you in countless directions. But there's a quieter voice within you, the one that calls you to a deeper truth, a love that transcends comfort and an understanding beyond worldly gain. In the stillness, when you quiet the noise around you, you can hear my guidance. I see how the world's demands and pressures sometimes exhaust you. The measure of worth the world uses can make you feel constantly inadequate, always striving, but never quite arriving. But this was never my intention for you, my child. Your worth isn't earned through achievements, nor is it diminished by failures. It is woven into the fabric of your being, a gift that is unchangeable and uncheckable. When you feel lost in the chaos, remember that I speak in the language of peace, not the shallow peace that comes from avoiding difficulty, but the deep peace that holds steady even in life's storms. When guidance aligns with love, truth, and genuine growth, you can trust that voice. It is my voice, speaking through your conscience, your intuition, your deepest knowing. I know that trust can be difficult. The world teaches you to be guarded, to question motivations, to look for hidden agendas. But I invite you into something different, a relationship built on pure love. This doesn't mean blind faith or the abandonment of wisdom. Rather, it means learning to recognize truth by its fruits. Does it lead to greater love, deeper understanding, and authentic growth? Sometimes you worrying that drawing closer to me means losing your individuality, your intelligence, or your critical thinking. But I gave you your mind to think, your heart to feel, and your spirit to discern. I don't ask you to become less yourself. I invite you to become more fully who you are created to be. Your questions, your doubts, even your struggles, these are all part of the journey toward deeper understanding. I know how hard you try to figure everything out, to control each step on your path. You've been taught that this is wisdom, that planning and control are responsible. But there's a deeper wisdom in learning to flow with my guidance, to trust the unfolding of your path even when you can't see the way ahead. This isn't about passivity or irresponsibility. It's about aligning with a wisdom greater than your own understanding, a purpose larger than your limited perspective can grasp. The opposition you face in choosing my path isn't punishment or failure. It's often confirmation. You're growing beyond old limitations. And when you feel most challenged, most tested, these are moments of profound transformation. Each challenge you face strips away what's false, what's superficial, leaving only what is genuine and true. The resistance you feel isn't meant to break you. It's a sign that you're breaking free from old patterns and ways of thinking that no longer serve you. You're growing stronger, even if you don't always see it. I see your deepest desires, the longings for purpose, understanding, and love that transforms. These desires aren't random or meaningless. They are echoes of the greater reality calling you. When you feel dissatisfied with shallow answers, it isn't rebellion, it's wisdom. Your hunger for a deeper truth isn't doubt. It's faith reaching beyond comfortable boundaries when you feel drawn to step out in new ways, to speak truth that challenges comfortable illusions, to love in ways that defy worldly standards. These promptings are my guidance, leading you toward growth, and yes, such steps often bring opposition, as the world seldom understands choices made from spiritual insight rather than practical advantage. But this opposition often confirms that you're on the right path. Your journey isn't about achieving some external standard of spiritual performance. It's about growing into an authentic relationship with me, with yourself, and with others. This growth is not linear. It's a rhythm of challenge and rest, of learning and quiet integration. Honor these rhythms. They're part of your healthy spiritual development, the natural ebb and flow of growth. I know you have moments of doubt, wondering if you're hearing my voice or just following your own thoughts. This questioning isn't a lack of faith. It's part of developing genuine spiritual discernment. Learn to distinguish between the voice of fear, which limits and diminishes, and my voice, which may challenge, but always leads you toward greater freedom and love. This discernment grows with practice, experience, and patient attention. Remember that growth often requires leaving certain things behind, old beliefs that no longer feel true, relationships that don't support your development, or ways of being that have become too small for who you're becoming. Letting go isn't failure. It's making space for new life and new understanding. It's part of your spiritual evolution. In times of testing, when everything seems to be shaken, remember that these are seasons of refinement, not punishment. I'm not testing you to find your weaknesses. I'm revealing your strengths. Challenges serve to strip away what's false and superficial, leaving only what is real. You're learning to trust, to let go, and to listen more closely to the voice that leads you toward peace. You've tried to serve two masters, to walk both a spiritual path and a path of worldly security. But this inner conflict drains your energy, clouds your vision. Choose clearly, my child. When you align fully with truth, love, and authentic purpose, you'll find a strength and clarity you didn't know you possessed. I see you, my child, sometimes holding back, afraid of appearing foolish or being rejected for following your path to openly. But consider this. What if your willingness to walk this path with courage helps others recognize a deeper truth? Your authenticity, your courage, your choice to follow genuine guidance, it creates space for others to do the same. The world often teaches you to seek validation externally, to measure your worth in accomplishments or the approval of others. But I invite you to measure growth in different terms by the expansion of your capacity to love, by the depth of your understanding, by your ability to remain steady in truth, regardless of your circumstances. When you feel alone, misunderstood, or rejected, know that these feelings often precede moments of breakthrough. The times when familiar supports fall away or when old certainties fade are often the very moments when deeper truths can finally emerge. You may feel that your struggles with patience or understanding reveal a lack of maturity, but this journey isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about growth, revelation, and continual transformation. Each new understanding is a foundation for the next level of growth. You don't graduate from the need for guidance or from having more to learn. Your heart's capacity to love, to understand, to grow is greater than you can imagine. Let go of the need to prove yourself. Stop comparing your inner journey with the external displays of others. Your path is uniquely yours, and my love for you is constant and checkable. Not because of what you achieve, but simply because you are my own. From this foundation of love, transformation unfolds naturally. My beloved child, I see how tirelessly you press forward, seeking to find clarity, to make sense of your journey, to fulfill the purpose I have woven into your life. You are here, standing at the edge of something new, something deeper, where answers to your questions will unfold in ways you may not expect. You wonder about the next step, uncertain of where the path will lead. I see the dreams you carry, dreams you sometimes doubt, and goals you may feel unworthy of achieving. Yet, those very dreams are there for a reason. They were planted within you by my hand, and each holds a piece of the purpose I have set for you. It's easy to feel discouraged when you face setbacks, to wonder if perhaps you're not meant to pursue these dreams after all. But let me assure you, my child, setbacks are not signs to give up, but invitations to grow deeper, to strengthen the roots of your faith and determination. They are not walls, but stepping stones. When you face opposition or unexpected turns, know that these challenges are not meant to harm you. They are meant to refine you, to uncover strength you didn't know you had. It's easy to look at these moments and feel frustration, even to question why the journey must sometimes be so hard. But know this: every trial, every storm is an opportunity for transformation. I'm guiding you through each one, teaching you resilience, courage, and patience that will serve you in ways beyond what you can see now. Remember, my child, that true growth often happens in the quiet, hidden places of the heart. Growth is rarely comfortable, and transformation doesn't come without effort. When you are stretched, when you feel pulled in directions that test your faith, remember that I am with you, nurturing you through each phase. Growth happens not only in the grand moments of victory, but in the small acts of perseverance and the quiet choices of faithfulness. I know that in the quiet moments, you sometimes question your worth, wondering if you're truly enough. The world around you has taught you to measure yourself by standards that shift and change. that seem impossible to meet. But I say to you now, my child, let go of these measures, for they do not define you. Your worth has been set by something far greater. It is not determined by accomplishments, nor can it be diminished by failures. When you feel lost in self-doubt, when you feel small in a world that often seems so large, remember that I created you with intention, with purpose. You are a unique and vital part of the greater whole, and your life is a thread woven into the fabric of my greater design. You are loved beyond measure, not because of what you do, but simply because of who you are, my beloved. When you face moments of uncertainty, wondering if you're capable of carrying the dreams and responsibilities laid before you, remember that I am here to guide you. You don't walk this journey alone. When I call you to step forward, I am there beside you, preparing the way, equipping you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. You are not limited by the resources you can see, because I am with you, providing what you need in ways you may not yet understand. I see the fears that hold you back, the voices that tell you that you're not enough, that it's safer to stay where you are. But know this, my child, courage is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to move forward even when fear is present. And with each step you take, you're not only moving toward the life I have planned for you, but also inspiring others to find their own courage. The relationships in your life are not coincidental. They are carefully woven into your story. Some come to teach, others to walk with you, and some to help shape your understanding. I have placed people along your path to be reflections of my love and to help you see yourself more clearly. Yet, I know that some relationships also bring challenges, moments of difficulty, and even pain. When you face these struggles, remember that every relationship holds a lesson. Some lessons teach us about forgiveness, others about strength, and some about boundaries. Not everyone who comes into your life is meant to stay, but each person is part of the journey that shapes you. Allow yourself to be open to these lessons, to grow from each connection. Remember, your worth is not diminished by others' inability to see it. Sometimes the hardest lesson is letting go, not because you lack love, but because growth calls you to new places. I see your heart, my child, and I know that change is not easy. Yet, growth requires movement, and some relationships, habits, or beliefs no longer serve who you are becoming. Letting go is not a sign of failure. It is an act of faith, an act of trust that as you release what is no longer needed, new blessings will come. Each season brings new people, new opportunities, and new lessons. The seasons of letting go are difficult, but they create room for growth. Trust the process, for I am with you, walking beside you, preparing the way forward. When you feel tired or weary, know that rest is not a weakness, it's a necessity, a gift I give you. You were not created to carry every burden on your own. I know how much you care, how deeply you wish to help those around you, to carry their struggles alongside them. But, my child, remember to pause, to care for the vessel I have given you. Rest allows you to renew your strength, to find peace in the silence. In your rest, I am there, restoring you, preparing you for what lies ahead. The world may tell you that success comes only through constant effort, through pushing beyond limits. But I tell you this, there is strength in knowing when to pause, when to breathe. Take time to sit in the quiet, to listen for my voice. In those moments, I will renew you. Trust that when you step back to rest, I am still working on your behalf. I see your persistence, the way you keep seeking, keep asking, and keep moving forward. Even when the path feels unclear, even when doubt whispers in your ear, you continue onward. This perseverance, this determination within you, it is a beautiful reflection of the Spirit I placed within you. Each moment of trust, each step forward in faith, brings you closer to the life I have prepared for you. Even when progress feels slow, remember that growth is happening in ways you may not see. There are roots growing beneath the surface, foundations being strength that will sustain you in ways that are yet to be revealed. Remember that transformation is a journey. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about continuing to grow, to learn, and to deepen your understanding. When you feel like you're standing still, know that even then there is work happening within you, growth that may not yet be visible but is very real. Trust the timing of your journey. Know that each season serves a purpose, even the seasons of waiting. It's in the waiting that your patience is strengthened, your resilience is forged, and your faith is deepened. When you feel like nothing is happening, remember that I am working on your behalf, preparing what is yet to come. The seeds you've planted in faith will bear fruit in their time. I know how much you want to be certain, to know every detail of what lies ahead. Yet, I invite you to trust even when you cannot see. Faith doesn't require knowing the outcome. It's about trusting me to guide you through. In those moments when you feel unsure, when you feel tempted to give in to doubt, remember that I am here, working within you, guiding each step, even if the way seems hidden. I see the battles you face in secret, the struggles you carry that others may never see. I see the times when you feel weary, wondering if you have the strength to continue. But know this, I am not only beside you, I am within you, infusing you with courage and strength that transcends your own. Each time you feel weak, know that I am there, empowering you with my presence. Let go of the need to know everything, to control every outcome. Trust that I am leading you, even when the way is dark. I am the light that guides you, even when you cannot see beyond the next step. Your strength is found not in certainty, but in trust. Trust me, my child, for I am with you, now and always. As you continue this journey, remember that your life is a gift, a story unfolding in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. Embrace each day, each season, each lesson, for they are all part of the journey I have prepared for you. You are cherished, guided, and loved beyond measure, and your path is blessed. Walk forward with courage and trust. My beloved child, I am with you always. As you continue on this journey, remember that the changes I invite may seem radical by worldly standards. This is how genuine growth occurs, not through minor adjustments to old patterns, but through fundamental shifts in understanding. So walk forward, my beloved child, with courage and trust. Know that each step you take, each truth you embrace, each moment you surrender, is leading you to the fullness of who you were always meant to be. I am with you always. So as you stand here at the threshold of this moment, remember, you are not alone. You never have been. Every step, every struggle, every quiet victory has been part of a greater story, one that is still unfolding in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. This journey, your journey, is unique, crafted with intention and love. Trust it, even when the path seems uncertain. Embrace it, even when it challenges you. because what lies ahead is beyond anything you've yet seen, yet dreamed, yet believed possible. You are stronger than you know, braver than you feel, and more love than you can imagine. Hold this truth close. Everything you need to continue to thrive is already within you. All I ask is that you keep moving forward, step by step, breath by breath, with courage, with hope, with unwavering faith. The world awaits your light. Embrace the unknown. Trust the journey. I am with you now, always, and in every step ahead. You are ready. The journey continues. Amen.